In December 1979, the world's second-largest superpower made a fatal calculation. They sent 80,000 troops, trained to fight NATO in Europe, into the freezing mountains of Afghanistan. They thought it would be a quick stabilization mission. Instead, they walked into a bear trap that would bleed their empire dry. How did a ragged force of farmers and shepherds dismantle the mighty Red Army? The answer isn't just about firepower, it's about the deadliest mistake a superpower can make. It started with an illusion. When the Soviets seized Kabul and installed Babrak Karmal, they promised freedom, but the reality was the COD's secret police and mass executions. The Soviets had the cities, but they didn't understand the terrain. They were fighting a conventional war across 20,000 kilometers of hostile mountain roadways against an enemy they couldn't see. Here is the soldier's nightmare. In the Kunar Valley, mechanized columns walked blindly into ambushes. As Soviet soldier Yuri Tinkov recalled, insurgents knew exactly where to aim, bypassing bulletproof vests to hit limbs and heads. The Red Army panicked. They switched to a brutal scorched earth policy, bombing hospitals and burning villages to starve the resistance. But for every village they destroyed, a new enemy emerged. The Mujahideen, fractured into groups like the Peshawar 7, were fueled by billions in foreign aid and the brilliance of commanders like Ahmad Shah Massoud, the Lion of Panjshir. While the Kremlin played geopolitics, their soldiers faced a health crisis, typhus, cholera, and lice, sending thousands home in black Tulip sink coffins. Enter 1985. Mikhail Gorbachev wants out, but he authorizes one final massive surge. This was the bloodiest year of the war. Elite Spetsnaz units cut supply lines, and the army finally cleared the Kunar Valley. But it was a trap. They could capture territory, but they couldn't hold it. They learned to fight better, but they had lost the ability to win. So what was the fatal flaw? The Soviet Union fell into the trap of asymmetrical warfare. They had the tanks, the jets, and the Spetsnaz, but they lacked the strategy to fight an enemy that simply melted into the mountains and returned the moment they left. The bear trap wasn't just a military defeat, it was a hard grind that exposed the limits of imperial power. The lesson from 1985 remains clear. You can win every engagement, clear every valley, and still lose the war.